Members, good morning. My name is Zeke Silva. I'm a physician. I practice in San Antonio. I'm chair of the TMA's Council on Legislation, and we are speaking in opposition to House Bill 7. Members, the 59,000 physicians I represent are committed to providing the best care possible to all Texans, including women in complicated pregnancies and with complicated gynecological care. This bill, as filed, runs the risk of having a chilling effect on our physicians' ability to do what I just described. Therefore, on behalf of my 59,000 physicians, our request is quite specific. We believe that any Texas licensed physician should have an exemption carve-out from the oversight and penalties which are imposed by this law regarding the core question at hand. You may ask yourself, well, how is that going to allow us to provide proper oversight to physicians? The answer is simple. We are physicians, we love the state, we protect the citizens in the state, and we respect the laws of this state. We are already subject to very specific regulatory oversight. 170A regarding abortion care in our state includes criminal penalties potentially for physicians who might engage in an elective abortion, civil penalties, and remember, we're licensed, so our ability to practice medicine depends on that license. Members, thank you for allowing me to represent the physicians that I do. As this bill evolves and the request that I made potentially becomes reality, please know that the physicians in this state will always be committed to providing the best care possible to the women we treat. Members, Madam Chair, thank you.
Any questions, Ms. Thompson?
I'd like to ask a question. As a physician, did you encounter any women coming to any of your physicians that you may be representing here today who may have needed an abortion because of some problems that they ran into carrying the pregnancy and was denied that right to carry, denied that right?
Dean, thank you for the question. There are instances in the media of which I'm aware where there have been unfortunate negative outcomes to women with complicated pregnancies. And Chair Leach mentioned this, and I should mention this bill currently. Senate Bill 31, the Life of the Mother Act. We were very purposeful to take the 4 existing statutes around abortion care, unify those, standardize the language, including the regulatory framework, to allow physicians to understand what those exemptions may involve, specifically a threat to the life of the mother or a threat to the major bodily function of that woman. So going forward, we are optimistic that the Life of the Mother Act will enable our physicians to feel confident and that chilling effect I described will be lessened. And I would just close by saying there is a very important educational piece to that that's in the Senate Bill 31, where is a CME component which we are working on to make sure, Dean, that our physicians understand their ability to provide the best care possible.
Did you encounter any women who may have encountered sepsis as a result of the inability to be able to find themselves in an unfortunate position that they needed to have aborted but was unable by law to do so?
Yeah, thank you, Dean. There are descriptions in the media of instances where care was delayed. I don't know the details from a medical perspective to comment meaningfully, but one important part of Senate Bill 31 is that we're no longer required to wait until those exemptions are imminent. We don't have to wait till a woman's bodily function is compromised to a point that it may be irreversible. We have the ability to act in a manner to protect her life going forward, and that's based on sound medical judgment, and it also exempts us from aiding and abetting. So we can have those conversations with the patient, with the referring physicians, consulting physicians, even attorneys, to make sure that that care is the best care possible and the physicians are protected.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dean.
Representative McQueeny?
Thank you, Vice Chairman. Doctor, thank you for being here. I assume, and I just want to make sure it's accurate, though, that you were working with the bill author with your request.
We are, and I would say that on the Senate side as well. You may know we were on the bill on the Senate side because we thought there was opportunity to improve the bill in the ways that I described. The bill as filed doesn't include that, but to Chair Leach's layout, we're optimistic and we're willing to continue to work in that direction.
And if that change is, the requested changes in the new bill or the committee sub once we have it, is it fair to say that the Medical Association would support the bill then?
I'm part of a larger association. I chair our council on legislation. I personally can't make that commitment, but what the commitment that I can make is that we will certainly stay in a dialogue with the focus on the best care possible to the women in our state.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other
Madam
questions?
Chairperson,
Ms. T?
I want to just say to my colleague that he can always ask the medical association to come and testify and give us that testimony and answer your question.